What is your favorite dish, like, out of everything that you just talked about?
Well, I mean, it's all good. So I would say just depends on what I really want.
Okay, well, Micah Parsons has a top 5 Thanksgiving things. Let's take a listen to it.
Thanksgiving is coming up. Oh, this is one of my favorite holidays. If I had to give my top 5 favorite sides, 5 would probably be my stuffing. You got to put stuffing / gravy. Yes, there we go. Number 4, I like turkey with the yam juice, right? Number 3 for me, the cream corn. When you have a delicious cream corn, oh man, oh man. Number 2, collard greens and hot sauce. If you don't got collard greens in your plate, like true ghetto out the South, uptown vibe collard greens with red hot, I can't even come to your Thanksgiving. Like, come on. Number 1, this is what gets the mac and cheese with the yams. And you got to put it together for the combination. If your mac and yams aren't together, I question you.
Yeah, I don't know what he means if they together. I'm not putting them together. I'm not mixing them, but maybe he means on the plate.
I'm the type of person that like.
Yeah, I need to separate. You see my plate? I had shit
perfectly
I don't separated. I don't need nothing running together.
I don't like that.
But he has a point. If you don't have the collard greens, ain't right. I can't make collard greens. I have to get my sister to make them. So Sandra makes them, and she can bring. Because I can't do it. They come out messed up. But the collard greens got to be right. Yeah. They got to be on point. It ain't got to be ghetto and all that, but they got to be on point with the smoked turkey in it. Oh man, with the chili. I understand what he's saying. He's saying that the red chili, but you can't put the red chili in it because if kids want it, you don't want to burn them up. But you got to have a smoked turkey in it, right? And if somebody don't eat meat, you just separate. You make a separate pot with the greens, and you don't have to worry about that. So you got 2 pots. You got the smoked turkey and you got the normal. But with that, you got to have a sliced beefsteak tomatoes with the fire, like I'm talking about the fire Maui white onions on the side. Oh, my goodness.
This is such a big back episode.
That shit's bullshit. That ain't mine. I'm talking about I'm ready to cook. Don't forget these. Max Kellerman, Jay Will, Travis Rogers,
You're trying to be funny.
I'm being funny. That's the funny part right there. It's 3 of them dudes on there white.
Yeah.
So I'm letting them know that they getting canned greens, canned yams. Who the hell eat canned greens and canned yams? I understand there's people out there that eat it because it's affordable, but come on, seriously?
Yeah.
Jay Will. I forgot all about that.
Do you agree with this top 5 though, Micah Parsons? I think he had stuffing, collard greens,
the stuffing,
yams with turkey.
Okay, so when you start talking about stuffing, it's a different. Stuffing is placed inside the turkey, the cavity of the turkey. That's the stuffing part of it. You typically don't eat that, but I understand what he's saying. The dressing is separate to the side.
Dressing, yeah.
Yeah, with the cornbread along with breadcrumbs that you make. You don't buy no fucking stovetop stuffing. You could buy stovetop to mix into everything else. Again, my mom makes that stuff. When my mom passed away, Sandra passed it on to Sandra and Lynn. They make that because that's, for me, that's too difficult for me to be sitting there making all the time. Because you got to, number 1, you got to toast your bread. Number 2, you got to make cornbread separately. You got to make all this cornbread separately, which I may make hot water cornbread this year. I may fuck the Swartzes up with the hot water cornbread because I don't think they ever had that. You know how I go.
Yeah,
it's so much food. We be having so much food, but it's fun.
My question is,
but his list is cool.
Okay,
but he ain't got no cocktails on there though now. So you got to have wine. You got to have the fire Mahenta tequila. You got to have it. You got to have it because you're gonna be drinking all day, and we don't typically eat till 5 o'clock. That's typically when we eat, 5, 6 o'clock.
Maybe like a little here and there, but like
but those are the nuts and grapes,
cheese board,
the cheese board. What is it, charcuterie board? Yeah, we got all that type of stuff.
So we all love like leftovers.
Yeah.
When do you think it's time to get rid of them?
Man, I usually go. So Thanksgiving's on Thursday. It's gone by Sunday.
I disagree.
No, it's gone by, unless I freeze.
Give it like 5 days.
No, it's gone by Sunday. It ain't in my refrigerator by Sunday. By Saturday, it's probably thrown in the trash. If it's some sort of meat, I'll usually freeze it, put it in the freezer. But and I usually would, my mac and cheese, I'll cut a nice piece out, freeze that. But the meats, it depends on what meat I have. I'll freeze it. And other than that, everything else got to go in the trash.
I think you could get away with like
No, you can if you
5
want it, but I
days.
don't need
for
5
like
days.
a week. It's
You
I feel like
live
a
by
week.
yourself.
Yeah.
You got a house with 2 pans and all that, so you different.
Yeah.
Me at home, I eat it
You
Thursday.
don't need
I
leftovers.
might run it back again on Sunday or something like that while I'm watching football. But then after that, it's got to go in the trash.
We absolutely hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more from us, hit that subscribe button for all videos, full episodes, and exclusive content from the show. And don't forget to find All Facts, No Breaks on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.